Time now to take a look back the month of July on Bring a Trailer and see how the Model A market did. A total of 14 cars crossing the block. Some sold, some didn't, and one was a bit of a surprise. It started out the month with a 30 Cabriolet. Nice original car, a lot of eyeball. The only thing that wasn't original about the car, it had a transplanted transmission, a 5-speed from a Chevrolet. Car's high bid was $22,000, which did not beat the reserve, but Bring a Trailer reported afterwards the buyer and seller got together on a final sale price to a new home at $24,000. Next up is a car. I think that this is a poster child for Model A's. Just a good-looking car. Documented frame-off restoration for $50,000. High bid fell way short, $19,500, although it was reported afterwards their reserve was $25,000. Top of the market, but a good-looking car. Did not sell and Bring a Trailer. Next up, from Doylestown, Pennsylvania, this car ended up to be a brutal sock-em-out fight at the end with about 4 or 5 bidders fighting over it. At one point in the last day, it was at $6,000. After the fight was over, the bidding war sold for $22,750. A lot of money for a 31 4-door. Went to a new home again for $22,750. I was sorry to see this car didn't sell because I thought, who doesn't like a Woody wagon? I thought it had a lot of eyeball. It looked correct. It was presented well. But it didn't find a new home. Even had side curtains, right? Didn't find a new home. The high bid on this car was a no sale at $11,000. And probably if I owned it, I wouldn't sell it for $11,000 either.Maybe it's still in the market. Coming up next, the 28 Roadster. This was a no reserve auction. Always a scary thing on Bring a Trailer, but it was up there, and it sold for $11,000. Cute looking car. I'm not sure if the interior was 100% correct, but it did sell and it went home to a new owner for $11,000. Next car coming up was a car that everything that could go wrong did go wrong. This was a no reserve auction. 29 Tudor. I think it's a good looking car. Right color combinations, white walls, brand good. It sold for $86,500, and the buyer thought he had bought himself a car for $86,500. It was reported afterwards that the seller reneged on a no reserve auction. He kept the car, and the buyer was given a refund. 1930 Coupe, an off the wall, looks like an Earl Scheib paint job. You know what I mean? A nice car, but just a car. Sold for $8,000. Not a bad price. Not a bad car. You see the interior was some type of vinyl reupholstery. But for $8,000, I'm sure the buyer is enjoying his car or her car. Moving on to the 21st of July comes another coupe. Black on black interior, black walls, straw wheels. Not an eyeball car, but it didn't look like a bad car. I think what hurt this again was the interior. It just is so far from original. It doesn't even look like a comfortable seat. But anyway, the car did not sell. The high bid on that was $7,800. Next up, I think this was the bargain of the month. A 34-door, nice colors, looking good. Interior nice, equipped with a Mitchell Overdrive. And if you know anything about the Mitchells right now, I think they're back ordered about 2 years at $3,600. So my answer to that is if you can find a nice car with a Mitchell at a good price that you like, buy it. This car sold for $13,250. I think the buyer got a pretty good deal on that one. I normally don't put cars in that are not original, and this is obviously an original Model A, but it's been modified with a Pinto 4-cylinder engine. But it got a lot of buzz online and got bid up to $17,000. Obviously, the interior is not original, and the motor's not original, but $17,000, somebody thinks they're going to have a good time with their new car, and I wish them all the luck in the world. Vicky up next. Oh, man, this car knocked your socks off. What a good-looking car. Right colors, maroon, red wheels, white wall tires, tan top with right interior. You don't see Vickies every day, and this looks like a really nice one. See that interior? The mohair? Nice. Sold for $20,000, which is probably a fair price for buyer and seller. I think they got to cleaned up the engine a little more, but $20,000 that. Now, this next one, if you're looking for a tutorial on how to market an antique car online, this is it. This car was hands down one of the most well-marketed cars I've ever seen. It's obviously a pickup truck, a 31, not the original green or black color, but had all the eyeball in the world. A lot of people seemed to like it because it got bid up and sold for $27,000. Wow. Right behind that, 4 days later, was a 29 pickup. Again, a different body style, but a nice looking car, not original colors, but a lot of eyeball. Sounds like it ran good. Only got to 13.5 and it was no sailed. So the 31 basically sold for $14,000 more. This 29 did not find a new home. Maybe it's still available. And the month closed out with another Vickie, Chickle Drab, Cobra Drab. Looks like a nice car. $21,000. I think that's probably another fair price between the buyer and the seller. It found a new home on Bring a Trailer. So all in all, pretty good month for Model A's on Bring a Trailer. I think it's fair to say the market is alive and well. Bring a Trailer does a good job in marketing cars. We got an upcoming video on Bring a Trailer. It's a little bit different than some of the other auction sites. There are some differences, good for the buyer and good for the seller. Anyway, the month of July offered 14 cars. 4 were at no reserve. There were 4 cars that were no sales. 2 cars did not hit their reserve, but offers were accepted. A total of 10 cars sold. That's a sell rate of 71%. Average car at $18,222. Not a bad month on Bring a Trailer for Model A's. $164,000 worth of Model A's across the block. Next month, we're going to look at what happened in Monterey with the Car Fest. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. And I'll see you on the next video.